well, hopefully you enjoyed that time. That's just for I'll start off with something a little bit different. This episode has not worked in the slightest. This is pretty one of the worst intros I've done in my life. Okay, but yeah, anyway, we built this, and I thought just do a time lapse, mix it up a bit. It wasn't an enormous one because it only took me about half an hour to do this, but there's something to do. Put a floor in and things, made it slightly nicer. I'm not that happy with it. Yeah, that's just a bit. Yeah, that's not looking good really either, at all, really. But it does the job, and it works, and it adds an interior to here, and and it does what it should, which I'm happy with. And we have. Do we have a decimate? I can't remember, it's been that long. And then you've got up here, I've got like a magnet block under there. You've got this area here, nice little kind of balcony, then you've got this upstairs area. But unfortunately, I'm not going to do any more work on this today because I've got another plan for this episode, which is basically to get to the end. And I'll let you in a bit of a secret. I did record this intro before, but it went completely wrong. As in, very wrong. The audio sounded awful. So I'm actually re-recording this after I've done the episode after this one. Which is why I'm not showing my hot bar or anything, because I'm probably giving stuff away, essentially. Because, well, I've done my invite by then. I don't want to give away anything. I'm not saying there's anything to give away, but I just don't want to give contingency errors and things. I'm just think it's easy to do it this way. And, yeah, but going back to where we were, this is just odd for me to record. I do apologise, but hopefully this is actually better than the pathetic sound quality there was. It was honestly awful. I can't do this so bad. But what I need to do some enchanting, and that's simply because my tools are on back. Great. Basically, yeah. So that video, which I wanted to be enchanting with, was bad quality as well. It does audio. But I'm still going to put a bit in just to show you what enchantments I get and things, because that's fun. But then after that, basically I've decided I want to go to the end. For that I need ender pearls, which, figuratively speaking, I don't have, as I've not been there yet. And yeah, pretty much I don't have the ender pearls, so I need to find them somehow. So I'm going to do an enchanting session, which I'll show you a quick click of, and then I want to basically go and find some endermen, probably in the desert or something like that, or I don't fully know, to be honest, but I think desert's probably the best idea, or plains. And I have actually thankfully got some footage of that to show you, not all of it because some was corrupted, but thankfully some still up. I'm going to die for killing off here, aren't I? Because I've run out of hunger. It's rather funny. But yeah, and then after that next episode, I'm going to fight the Ender Dragon, and that's the plan for there, and build a stronghold. Basically find a stronghold. So basically this episode, done this, I'm going to find the Ender Pearls and do some enchanting just now, which will mean I need to go from mob spawner. Next episode, fight the Ender Dragon, and then the episode after that, I will go and conquer some end cities, which I was going to put this in the same episode, but it took too long to do that, which is the virtue of recording this afterwards. But yeah, anyway, enjoy the enchanting. I'm sorry about the audio, but this old intro is probably a bit useless, but hopefully you can get an idea of what I'm doing, and I'm sure it'll get explained later on in the video. So, okay, let's do some enchanting then, and I'll see you when that's done. Just pause it. That's a good pickaxe. Oh my goodness, that's actually very unlucky. That was actually the first time I've done an enchantment, got literally 30 levels, that came up. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency. Well, I feel quite lucky now. Okay, chest plate, I'm going to do one of those. I think I'll check what the enchantments are, but I know what 30 levels. Horns 2, so it's not that great. Okay, so what we want to do, let's just do it the old way. So we want protection 4. Sure, I had better picks than this. Let's get protection 4 then, anyway. I'm sure I had better books than this somewhere. I must have been spawned. Anyway. Okay, chest plate, there. Breaking 3. Good. It's a good chest plate now. Okay, so there you are, it's that done. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that clip there. Now we're cutting into the endermen
stuff, which I just basically started harvesting them, and I think that'd been after my first night or second night or something, but anyways, the cooking is definitely here. I would just like to add that with my plans, why I want to go to the end, because I obviously I've not made a video on Minecraft Raiders, which isn't good really, but it's just lack of inspiration. I kind of, doesn't always don't get many views, but that's not the full views, it's more, I'm just not fully inspired with what to do. And it's kind of like, I don't really like doing these sort of things, it's kind of a bit tedious. But anyway, what I actually want to do, I want to go to the end quite simply so that I can get a elytra. So again, I can get an elytra, that means I can fly around. But kind of what I want to do with that is, you know, sort of in Terrace Street Falls, where you got the cave. I want to basically blow a hole here, make you go down sort of into the centre of the earth and terraform it in a similar way to that. And then, this is where my supremacy comes in, something like that. This is where my supremacy, the idea comes in. And I'm going to have an enormous cavern which that moves into. I only access the cavern through flying, and obviously fireworks rockets to help me get out of there. And then inside you've got sort of a really nice city, like in the Hobbit. I don't know if you watched the film with Red Book or anything, there's a goblin city. I'm kind of thinking that's like a very sort of, I don't really know how to say it, but kind of, you know, very sort of loads of little buildings and quite, I wouldn't like to say ramshackle, which is the wrong word, but quite sort of, quite simplistic and older, not quite so modern and technological. And then I'll have some resources from there. So that is my plan, that's what I want to go for. Anyway, enjoy the enderman hog.
Okay, well, that was a successful night. I've actually developed a new strategy for dealing with endermen, which is basically to get near to them and do this when they can't actually hit you, and you can just look at them and pick them off. There's none over here, but I've now gone up from 3. I've got an extra 7. I think 1 dropped 3, and then 2, and then 2 is what I got from them. So 3 different endermen. Reasonable drop. We got 10. I would just like to do 1 extra night, because this probably could be enough, but I do need to light a portal. If I want some scratch, then I could need another 12 for that. So I'm just going to have another night. I'm going to probably want about 15, and then we will try and find the stronghold next episode to keep it in suspense a bit, do a fight episode, and then look at my nemesis episode. So action-packed episode coming up. This one, it's not been the best ever, but hopefully you've enjoyed some of it. There's a whole thing there. What even is this? Is that something I can collapse? Oh no, wait, oh, I don't know. Can I collapse it? Oh, that's fun. Sorry, but that is fun. Not as good as some though. Sometimes you get some really quite impressive ones you can collapse, which I like. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on trying to find endermen. Okay, just been doing some enchanting and stuff while I'm waiting for night to fall, and put Unbreaking 2 combined 2 Unbreaking books onto my sword, so that should be more resilient now. Actually, that's quite a good sword. I want sharpness 4 there, I think sharpness 5. This is only efficiency 4, and I'm thinking about combining this book, but it's got Frostwalker. That's my issue, although I don't really see a point in Frostwalker. I haven't got enough levels anyway, but is something I may actually do, because I think it's worth it personally. Anyway, I'm going to double check I haven't got a sharpness 1 or anything. Sharpness 3. That could be worth it. Oh, another sharpness 3. Okay, I could get a sharpness 5 from there if I get enough levels. I just need the levels is the issue. So I'll put those back there for now. Oh no, wrong place. Okay, let's take sharpness 3 and sharpness 3. Okay, I'll take that sharpness 3 instead. Keep that one. And I'll put those in this chest at the bottom. Need to remember that. And then I'll also put this pick in here. That's a good. Actually, I'll put my pick inside my pick chest. Probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I put it in there? There we are. And I got my axe. I've got a better one now. That needs efficiency 5 on as well. My shovel's good. Essentially, it isn't breaking though. There's a lot of things I could do with enchanting. And boots. What do I have in terms of Frostwalker? Depth Strider. See, I have more Frostwalker after that, and I only ever need one set of boots for Frostwalker on, so I don't see why. I think I might just use it as efficiency. But anyway, I need to keep on hunting endermen, and I'll be back at the end of it next night, and I'm going to step on that. Now, that was effective. I was over there, saw about 2 over there, and 1 over there. I had constantly fighting off mobs. It's a nightmare. I was taking a bit of a beating. Like, everywhere, it's just, you can't even get electronic, they're just all over the place, and skeletons shooting at you, zombies clamouring at you. So it's this issue with skeletons shooting you off, I don't want to talk about, and creepers blowing you up, because I was on a free, I was basically just doing this, and if a skeleton shot me off, I'd be into where the endermen were, or if it got blown up, I'd be into where the endermen were, but I found 3 over there, and I think from that, I might have actually got 9 pearls, which is lucky. Had to take one off a zombie, and then over there, I found another 2, and I think I only got an extra 2 from those, so quite unlucky there. For some reason these aren't. Oh, you can only have a stack of 16 ender pearls. So basically we got 21 ender pearls, which is quite good going, really. And I'm now going to craft these into eyes of ender, and then I'll end up this episode. And next episode we will actually do a battle, and hopefully do a good job at it and not lose, which would be. I did one before, and in my old Minecraft Let's Play world, which basically was pretty much went horribly wrong. Is the only way to put it, and I hope I'm not that bad this time. And I know they have changed it a bit. You need to bring up strategies, and the fact you may get spawned off the island, which is why I'm thinking take a lot of just take a lot of blocks, just cobblestone essentially, and then use that to bridge up and basically bridge together things. So build a bridge across to the island, and then just have German air leather arm with that, and then just basically die. Essentially, try and maybe see if you can get rid of any ender crystals, but then die and then come in with your normal stuff for the actual battle, which will be in the stronghold. I'm setting my spawn there. Let's go on this. Wood slows my cock and go set off very quickly. I do need to improve this because there's basically me doing a lot of achievement, but there's no thing there. So you just go really slowly for a bit. It's not the fastest thing ever, really, is it? Build up the cheap. It's supposed to go the other way, but it's not so much. It's using less energy than walking is the argument. I think it's quite a long way, and there we go, just leave it there. Okay, so let's craft these up into Eyes of Ender, and then next episode we will find the stronghold, defeat the Ender Dragon, and conquer End Cities and find elytra, which is probably a bit ambitious actually, I've decided. The thing is, you can actually always keep on killing the Ender Dragon to get, and I might do a lot of work in the end eventually. That's a final dimension, we're finally ready to go. So, blaze rods. Okay, that needs to get put into blaze powder. Then I believe it's that to make Eyes of Ender. We need, a bit short actually on blaze powder. Well, I might go and kill a few more blazes, but I'll do that in between episodes because right now I'm out of time. So, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. That looks a bit odd, that weird X thing. Goodbye.